Hey guys, Henry from Adventure Air here, and we have Genevieve, our student here. She's done about 5 or 6 hours already, and so we are going to go up and have some more fun today. And so Genevieve, why did you start flying gyros?
Well, I saw them and I liked them. I immediately was like drawn to how they kind of work with the air, sort of like sailing. I grew up sailing and I thought that was really cool, how I kind of saw like parallels between that and a sailboat, just like a little bit. And they're fun. You get a really great view. That's my favorite thing about it, is flying from whatever height you want to be at in them. You can see so much that you can't see out of a regular plane.
I love it. All right. So you ready to go have some fun?
Absolutely.
Let's do it. Woo!
Well, we'll see, I guess.
Ha. Test, test.
Testing.
I got you.
Gotcha. Clear.
Yeah, all the way in and let that parking brake thing come up against it. Yeah, there you go. Now let it go. Off we go. What? All right, so you have the controls.
I've got the controls.
You've got the controls, and then don't get going if you get going too fast, just slow us down a bit with the brake. Good. No faster than about a fast walk. That's all you want.
Sorry, 36 Fox Mike Chino Tower. Runway heading 26 right, take off.
Runway heading 26 right, clear for takeoff, 6 Fox Mike. Point down the runway. All right, for the takeoff procedure, first thing is you keep your right hand on the stick, let go of the brake, and put us into flight mode with your left hand.
All right. Put us off the brake.
Yep.
And put us into flight mode.
Yep.
Right here.
Yep.
Flight mode.
Perfect. All right, the stick is centered. You're going to pull it back just about a ½ inch, and then you're going to push the pre-rotor button down with your thumb. As it spins up, we're adding a little bit of power, and you're going to keep the stick centered. Okay, we'll add a little more power. We're going to go up to 200 RPM. You let me know when we're there.
We're here.
All right, the 4 steps. The first one is take your thumb off the button, bring the stick back, release the brakes, and add power. All right, so our feet are on the pedals, right? Keep us straight. We're waiting for 300 where the nose is going to float up off the ground.
So you're adding a bit of power here?
Just a little bit. We're at 250. About to hit 300.
About to 3.
There's the nose. And then we're going to go ahead and add power. Keep the nose down, stick left, and when it's ready, it'll just float up off the ground like that. And we're going to pull down on a little hat to add trim. All right, good shape.
So much fun.
Little left stick.
06 Fox Mike, steps on, turn approved.
6 Foxtrot Mike. All right, turn the radio up about 3 notches at the top knob on the radio.
All right, it's up 3 notches.
He said left turn approved. Let's turn left. Awesome.
When we first started, the nose first started going up.
Yeah.
Did you press the right pedal down?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, a little left stick. There you go.
Keep turning more like a 90-degree angle?
About right here is good.
Okay.
We're gonna fly that way.
Okay.
Now feel how the thing's tilting left?
Yeah.
So this is your left and right here. So just keep us level.
Okay.
So how fast are we going?
72 miles an hour.
And what's our altitude?
We're at almost 1,800 feet.
Perfect. We're going to go up to 2,000, just so you know.
All right. I'm going to back off the power a little bit. Once we get close.
Once you get to 2,000. Perfect. Because the power makes us do what?
Descend. Well, not this up. Yeah, ascend or descend.
Yeah, up and down. So if the power is up and down, what does the stick do?
The stick is left, right.
Well, it is left, right, but what about forward and back? What does that do?
Well, nose up slows you down, nose down.
Speeds you up.
Yeah, speeds
That's
you
right,
up.
so that's speed. So forward is fast, back is slow. So fast, slow, left, right, the power is up, down. Perfect. All right, we're 2,000, right? If we're still climbing, back to more power.
Michael Burkup over Corona 1040 indicated below, frequency change approved.
Frequency approved, we'll see you in a bit. Thanks, Mark Mike. Okay, so we're gonna stay at 2,000 feet, but I want you to slow down to 40. So what do you do?
Okay, so back on the stick.
Yep, now that's gonna, if we keep the speed the same, we might climb a little. So you need to back the power off a little bit.
Okay.
All right, so stick back and let's get to 40. If you're climbing, you need to reduce power. If you're descending, you would add power. So let's go to 40, so stick back more. 50, there you go, 45, there's 40. All right, so this, by pushing the stick forward or back a little bit, you're really gonna control the speed, but you're right about where you wanna be. If you wanna be a little faster, 37, you would just nose down just a smidge. There you go, see that, how that works?
Yeah.
And then we're at 2,000, so this is good. This is slow flight, 2,040 miles an hour. Very nice. Doing good. All right, to speed back up again, we're gonna put the nose down just a little bit. We're gonna add power back. Right about there. Perfect. We're gonna speed back up to about 60. Anywhere between 60 and 70. All right, so we're gonna do a turn around the point, around the direction of the house at 2,000.
All right.
So we're a little high, so we're gonna pull some power off. The distance we are from the house right now, we wanna maintain the same distance all the way around.
Got it.
So we're at 2,100. We'll come down just a little bit. So you just make your turn around the house, and we'll see how it goes. And you want to stay around 2,000. Now, see how you're kind of moving a little closer to the house?
Yeah.
That's why, whatever side the wind is blowing on, it's coming from the west. That's going to push you into the target.
Okay.
So you got to make that part on the west a little bit wider. Now, on the other side, the east side, the wind's going to be pushing us away from the house, right?
You want to do it tighter.
So you would do it a little tighter.
And while I'm turning, do I still want this string in the center?
No.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter on the string.
Okay.
Not as much. I mean, it'd be nice to have it in the middle by putting the right pedal down a little bit like that.
Yeah.
Then you could get it. So I'm going to demonstrate a turn around a point for you, and then I'll let you do one, okay?
Perfect.
All right, so I'm going to add a little power back. We're going to get back to 2,000.
Uh-huh.
So I have the controls.
You have the controls.
I've got the controls. And then we're going to get to 2,000. I'll kind of demonstrate. Also, you want your speed to be around 60. So we're going to go 60 and 2,000. Now, you don't have to be super close to the house to make this work. Let's get up to 2,000 first. Okay. So there's 2,000. My distance from the house is about, whatever that is. So I'm going to look at my target, the 2,000, and I'm going to look at the house. Then I look at the target, 2,000, then the house. So I'm sorry, altitude, then the house. Altitude and the house. So now it's gone to 210. So I'm going to back the power off a little bit. My house is good. My altitude is good. House is good. My altitude is good. Adding a little more power to keep it 2,000. House is good. Now I know I'm getting blown in, so this part on the west, I'm flying a little wider so I don't get blown into the house. Altitude is a little high now, so I'm going to back a little power off. My target looks good. The tendency everyone has to do is to spiral in and get closer and closer and closer to the house.
Yeah.
That's what everybody does. Okay, so now I'm a little low, 1990, 10 feet low. So I'm just going to keep my altitude, come back up to 2,000.
A little more power.
Yeah, just a tiny bit there, though. Looking good on the house, looking good on the altitude, looking good on the house, looking good on the altitude. Does that make sense?
That does make sense,
All
yeah.
right, so when we get here and we're across from the house, I'm going to give you the controls.
Uh-huh. And again, the string doesn't really matter when you're moving around like this.
Well, you don't want it to be super sideways.
Yeah.
But the string's not going to move that much, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so get you set up here. All right, you're at 2,000 in the house. I'm going to give you the controls.
I've got controls.
You have the controls. All right, so do the same thing. Let's go all the way around.
House. Altitude.
Yep.
Going up a little bit.
Okay.
Back away from the house a bit.
Okay, start your right turn. And you're high, so let's come off the power. All right, keep turning right. Get your house in order.
Pretty hard. That's closer.
This is looking about good on the distance.
Not too much closer.
No, you're good. Coming down in the altitude to 2,000, looking good. Your distance from the house is good.
And this is the west side where the wind blows you away from it, right?
Towards it. The wind's going blowing this way, so it's pushing you towards the house.
Okay.
So this, you're a little flatter. Because if you're too curved, it'll be like, shoom, it'll pull you in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever it takes left or right to stay the same distance away is kind of what you want to do. All right, now we're turning into what's called the downwind because we're being pushed on the tail, right?
Uh-huh.
But we won't get any closer to the house because it's not pushing us
that way
or
anymore.
away. That's right. Distance is looking good. Altitude's looking good. Altitude's a little low, so let's add a little power. Keep that nose down to the 60s. You don't want to be, the higher up you get your nose down, now feel the wind?
Yeah.
So maybe a little pedal, that'll straighten you out. That's what's called flying in coordination. Otherwise, you're kind of flying sideways. All right, looking good. All right, now you're a little high, so back the power off. Get back down to 2,000. All right, we're going to practice a vertical descent now.
Okay.
So I want you to climb up. Every once in a while, you want to check your instruments, like, do I have enough gas? Is anything like too hot? You know, your temperatures. Everything's looking good to me, though.
Yeah.
So I think you're in good shape. Okay, we're going to climb a little bit faster by adding some more power. We're going to keep it at about 60 because that's a good climb rate. We're going to get over the golf course, and I'm going to demonstrate the vertical descent for you.
All right. You got controls?
Not yet.
Okay.
You have it right now.
All right.
Coming up on 25.
Cherokee 4132 Chino.
All right, so I want you to stay on the controls with me, but I have the controls.
Okay.
All right.
You have controls, kind of.
I
Yeah.
have the controls, kind of. That's right. So basically, we're going to slow us down a bit. We're going to pull up on the nose. We're going to watch our airspeed. We're only going to go down to maybe 20. That'll set us up for a pretty good vertical descent. All right, so we're about 20.
It says 0.
About
Now
that.
20. I don't know what. I don't know what happened there.
It goes 20 to 0, so it's touchy.
Okay.
So now you see we're coming pretty much straight down. If we want to really come straight down, I can back a little more power off. Here we're at 2,000. I put the nose down a bit, and we add power back. And that will stop us from going down anymore. Now, something about freeways. I don't tend to like to fly down the freeways because everybody flies down the freeways. And so if you want to avoid traffic sometimes, kind of stay off the freeway a little bit.
Okay.
Just a little side tip.
Got it. Like, follow it from the side, and you're a little less likely to be right.
Right down the middle, which
Yeah.
everybody has a tendency to do.
Yeah. Okay, what now?
Right now, okay, let's practice a simulated emergency and an engine out.
Okay.
So, if all of a sudden we lost our engine,
Yeah.
what would you do?
I would look for a road
Okay.
like this one, maybe.
Okay, I like that. What else?
And
Which way?
radio.
Yeah, well, first of all, which way is the wind blowing? It's from behind us, right?
Okay,
So we
yeah.
would turn around to land on the road, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that the air is helping us
With the
slow
land.
down.
That's right.
Okay.
I would establish best glide, which is 60.
Okay.
So I'd put the nose down because you don't have any power. You can only control with the stick there.
Okay.
So go down to 60. You're going to decide what part of the road I'm going to land on. Okay, there's a power pole there, so right past the power pole on that flat portion of the road. How about that?
Okay, sure.
That look good to you?
Yes.
Looks good to me. Then you're going to troubleshoot. Did I turn the engine off? Did my knee bump something or whatever?
Yeah.
If you have time, you'd make a radio call. Hey, tower, I lost my engine. I'm landing over here by the Prado Dam.
Yeah.
Then concentrate on your landing. All right, so we're at 46 right now. I've got my target in sight. I'm going to kind of turn towards the landing. We have no power.
2012 and extend down 141.
I'm going to use a little vertical descent. See how I'm just kind of eking my way in there?
Yeah.
I've been 33 on the speed, but we want to be at what to land?
Like 40.
60. So I'm going to get down a little lower. Because we're not going to be able to add any power back, right?
No.
All right, this is looking good. I'm going to drop my nose to get that 60 going because I want to miss those power poles.
All right. Are we really going to land here?
Maybe. There's our 60, right?
Yep.
So it looks like we would have made it, right?
Right.
Okay.
A little after these power poles. Okay.
Yeah. All right, good job.
Oh, that was fun. That was a fun game.
The do not die game. I like it.
Yes. We like some steaks.
Yeah. Because you never know when that's going to happen. You're going to lose your power. And if we lost right here, where'd be a good landing place?
Right here? Oh,
Golf courses are awesome.
really?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Golf courses are awesome because they're nicely mowed, clean, fresh little grass.
So like right there?
Right there would be, that'd be into the wind. And then kind of be going that way.
Cool.
Since there's some golfers right now, we're not going to freak them out.
Yeah, golf carts. Golf carts can move.
Yeah.
Golfers might not be able to, but golf carts can.
Yeah, the golfers will just stare at you. And you're just like, get out of the way, dude. How about right now we lost our engine? Where's a good spot? That road right there.
That road there.
That's perfect. Exactly. That's what I would pick too. All right. No,
you'd rather not be in a valley because then you have no wind to help you.
Well, you just don't know what the winds are doing down there.
Yeah.
So it could be a little funky down there.
Wind 2204.
All right, looking good. All right, you have the controls?
I've got controls.
All right. So nose down a little bit. Let's get that 60 going. Now in front of us are some power poles, so I don't want to hit those guys on the right. So,
oh, yeah.
So
Okay.
let's make a left turn. So again, the procedure on the engine out, when you lose your engine, first thing you do, pick out a landing area. Second, start flying towards it and put your nose down to get to best glide.
Okay.
Third thing is you troubleshoot. Did my knee do something? Fourth step is make a radio call. The fifth, concentrate on your landing and try to land into the wind.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Nothing to it.
Cool.
All right, let's dial in 125,850. Good job. All right, let's go get the gate here. Hey guys, we're back, and we had a great flight. We did lose the audio coming back in to land, but we have video to show you of Genevieve's awesome landing. Genevieve, what did you think?
Thank you. I had a great time. I hadn't flown around the pattern that we'd gone this time before. It was beautiful out today. Practiced some doing point and turn, so finding a fixed point and then turning at the same altitude around it, maintaining speed and altitude the whole time. My first crack at it was a little rough, but they got better. And we talked about emergency landings. I love talking about that kind of stuff, and what to do then, what to look out for.
Cool. She did a great job. And we're going to be filming more of Genevieve in future videos. And if you like what we did today, leave us a comment down below. And don't forget to subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah.
Bye.